Hi. Today's intention is emerging and expanding out of darkness. And yesterday's intention was to recognize that both good and bad exist. And I do think that the pendulum swings, and especially it swings really far when we've been stuck on one side for a long time or on the other side for a long time. And when we get stuck in positivity, we find a happy thing and we find that happy place and we find something that brings us a huge amount of joy. Then when the pendulum swings, we get all the way over into the darkness, and it can be really easy to get stuck there because it's overwhelming. It's so overwhelming, and because you've had to let go of so much joy and swung so deeply into the darkness because you had so much joy, it can be really overwhelming and really hard to navigate that. That's why I think that going back and forth a little bit each day and not and trying to avoid those big, huge swings is really important. But if you are stuck in that darkness, then it's really important to just see the progress you're making each day, to really take a look at how far you've come, even if it's just the teeniest, tiniest amount. And maybe you need to recognize that you're headed towards the darkness, and that's fine. Recognizing that that's the direction you're going means you can do something about it. It's when you're up here and you're pretending that the bad things don't exist that everything just piles up on you because you're ignoring those red flags, and then you come crashing down onto the other side. And so it's all about really, pardon me, really recognizing and being aware of those changes, and so that you can navigate them. And so, yeah, just really, really see where you're at compared to yesterday. Check in with those highs and lows and see if you're gaining momentum towards more lows or towards more highs. And being aware and conscious of that will help you to not avoid those red flags and come crashing back down. So, yeah, taking those baby steps as well helps you from grabbing on to something that you think is joy and like having this superficial inauthentic thing where you're having an infatuation over someone, or you're pretending that everything's good and you're like, yay, I'm fixed, everything's better because I found this one thing. No, it's recognizing that you're still in the darkness and you're moving towards the light. You're moving out of the things that you don't want. You're navigating the highs and the lows. And being able to recognize that, being able to recognize that it is all about those teeny tiny things is where it's at. And if you like those highs and those huge lows and the big crash back and forth, and you can navigate that really well, amazing. Do that. Have fun. I wish I could do that. But I think that for anyone who's struggling or who gets stuck on one side or the other, it's really important to just take those little steps. And then once you've navigated, once you've found a rhythm, then you can make it bigger. Then you can go higher and lower and be able to still be in control of it. But if a car goes out of control on the road, it's hard to steer back into place. And you're more able to not crash if you manage the little things and you stay at a speed that's comfortable for you. And so navigating out of the darkness might take a long time if you do it right, but you're also not going to come crashing back down towards it. You're going to take steady steps towards better and better and better and better. and it'll be worth it.